What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. Today, hopefully, we can win again. We won three of our last four Draft to Glories on the channel. I did play two drafts outside of that and I lost in the semi-final and the second round. Been having a nightmare day, but adopting something from what I saw skills do. I don't want to show you guys the terrible drafts. Now, even if I don't win the draft, I might still show gameplay and such if it's a good draft or if there's good rewards. Or, you know, if the gameplay is just really good and I end up just getting beasted. But if I lose in like the second round and then get nothing in the packs, I don't want to show you guys that. So hopefully we can show you a good draft here today. If you could drop a thumbs up, it would be very much appreciated. Every draft episode so far has been absolutely smashing 5,000 likes. So look below. If it's under 5k, do me a solid and drop a thumbs up on it. And I am definitely, like, normally I would take 98 Messi, but because it's a narrow formation, I won't get many opportunities to get a 90 Bale. And we could potentially get a striker Ronaldo or striker Messi to go in here. Or we could get striker Harry Kane. And I like this guy a lot. And I know that's going to be difficult to link. And Aaron Ramsey would go down well. Now, Isco's a good shout because he gets strong link to Bale, getting them both 7 chemistry no matter what. But Eriksen's a good shout because he gets a strong link to Kane, getting them 7 chem no matter what. Eriksen's obviously got that 5-star, 4-star. Really good stats as well. Isco's got the 3-star, 4-star. Not quite as good stats. He's got better shooting, better dribbling. Physical defending and pace is quite similar. Passing is better for Eriksen. I'm going to go Isco. It might end up being the wrong decision, but we're going to make the decision. Ooh, I've got to take this Alaba card. In the midfield? Yes, please. This might end up being the weirdest draft. I don't even care. I've built a couple of good drafts previously, and they've just not been very successful. Now, Fernandinho's a good shout. Wanyama's just not my kind of player. Fernandinho's not quite as good as Idrissa Gueye, except for shooting and passing. He's got less defending physical, same dribbling, less pace. But I feel like Fernandinho will give us more opportunities to link up players, any Brazilian defenders, midfielders and such. So we'll throw him in, and we'll definitely take that David Silva. As a Spanish player, he gets the best of both worlds. In fact, he goes in there straight away and gets full chemistry, which is quite nice. So if we get a La Liga or Premier League left back, that would be good. I guess we'll take Leighton Baines then. And now I'll probably develop this closer towards a Premier League squad. Now, yeah, and then Laporte can go in as well. Now that we've got a few Premier League players, we're really gearing towards a Premier League squad. Ooh. I'm going to take that Hummels card. I mean, we don't have a Premier League player there anyway to pop him in instead of him. But Hummels gets that strong link to David Alaba. That'd be a nice partnership to have there. Oh, Serge Aurier. Ooh. Serge Aurier is a good shout. Juanfran. Juanfran might just be the one. He's got the same dribbling, better defending, better passing, similar pace, way less physical and way less shooting, but he's basic over backbone, which actually gives a better boost all round. And then we'll swap those around. And we'll swap. Oh no, we won't swap those around. Yeah, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. And then in goal, Neuer, De Gea, like someone good. Ederson's solid. Strong link in there as well. 81 chemistry. I mean, this is a good squad so far. Few positions to fill in. My attack I like a lot. I wouldn't mind getting like a KDB or something to go in instead of Fernandinho. Harrick can absolutely do one. Kurzawa. I mean, Kurzawa's actually not bad. Obviously, I lose Chem because of Kurzawa, but would I prefer him over Leighton Baines is the question. Next up, Sergio Aguero. Could put Aguero and Kane up together and use Bale as a super sub. That'd probably be a smart choice, wouldn't it? Could put Costa up front and use Kane as a super sub. No. I like Aguero in this game a lot. We'll pop him in there. And then I guess we just need... Well, if we swap those two around, oh, look at that. That takes up to 94 chemistry. In fact, if we had that there and then swap those, that also keeps us to 94 chemistry. But I would much prefer Harry Kane to Sergio Aguero. If we can get a Christian Eriksen or a Heung-min Son, I'll start Bale. Or a striker Ronaldo, I'll start Bale. Otherwise, I'm not really interested. I don't really care about any of those players. Bale would still be good, though, for a super sub. Ooh, Neymar is also a good super sub. I like this team. Bale and Neymar coming on as super subs is fantastic. Oof. Now, David De Gea is a great goalkeeper, but doesn't get chem, but is probably better than Ederson. But Rui Costa allows me to play most people. Fernandinho would lose chemistry. I like Rui Costa as well. I've played so many games with him. I'm going to take him and just hold him there. You know, an icon in a 4-1-2-1-2 like this could have great implications. And then our goalkeeper again, we don't get exactly what we're looking for. We did. It doesn't. Excuse me. It doesn't really matter. Premier League defenders would still be very welcome. We could still go for a full Premier League set. Ooh. See, now I wish I had that Horn or whatever it was, because Sule would get perfect links. I might still take him. I'm going to take Sule there. He might still be good. I know Holebas would have probably been an improvement on Leighton Baines. Oh, we could also take Visa and get a right back. Yeah, I'm going to take him too. If I can get a goalkeeper in this, I'm going to open this position now, because if we can get a goalkeeper, it will change how I play. Well, sadly not. That's too bad, right? Because if we could have got a German goalkeeper, I can look how much better this team becomes. Chemistry-wise, it probably won't become better. In fact, yeah, it goes down to 88. Although if I put Bale up here and then Rui Costa in here, that's 89. That's not bad at all. David Alaba, full chem. The centre-back's full chem. It's just that the goalkeeper's well off chem. So I probably won't use the squad that we've got in there right now. Oh, God, there are the Silvers. I guess we take Diame just because he's Premier League. Could also take the Ox for being Premier League. Man, this draft started off really well. I've got some nice players in there. Ooh, Messi. Ooh, Ronaldo. Definitely take Ronaldo. Right. Let's go back. If I got striker Ronaldo, I'd start Bale. Oh, wait. Aguero and Bale. That puts us up to 95 chemistry. The saddest part of all of this is I don't have a goalkeeper that works. If I put Sule back in for Laporte, that puts us up to 98 chemistry. David Alaba's still only on 6. Potentially could get him up to 7. I cannot sit Harry Kane on the bench. I just can't do it. I can't do it. He's too good. So I've got a choice to make. In fact, I could put David Silva in here and we'll go up to 99 chemistry instead of Fernandinho. That's not bad. I've got a choice to make. We've got some great subs. Now, I could even put Juan Fran back in here and we stay on 99 chemistry. Now, Hummels goes off chem. Alright, so the choices are, we start with Bale and Aguero and we'll get a 100 chem team. However, CDM, 2 centre-backs will be on 7 chem. Or we go and put Fernandinho in at CDM and put Visa at right back. And that's not bad, but then your main man, Isco, is off chem. But then we don't have Alaba either. Or we could start Harry Kane. And David Alaba in there, who would get 7 chem. Harry Kane would get 7 chem. That's not bad. That's actually not a bad team. Just depends, like, I think I'd prefer Isco. So we'll pop him in there. We'll swap those two out. We'll put the right back in. Juan Fran. That keeps us at 93 chemistry. And then I'm going to play Harry Kane and Gareth Bale, I think. It just doesn't work as well, man. Aguero just takes us all the way up. Just takes us all the way up. How did I have it before where it was successful? If we do that, that loses us chem. What did I have? Oh, I had Fernandinho in, didn't I? Yeah, see, Fernandinho gets us full chem instead of David Alaba. I think I'd prefer Alaba off chem to Fernandinho. But didn't before I had everyone... Oh, because I was playing Kane. I was playing Kane and Aguero, right? I think that's how we're going to set it up. Man, this is tricky. Because I don't want to make a mistake. I'm now contemplating going back to Fernandinho and having Alaba and Visa in the team. I think that would actually be a better squad. Putting Alaba here, putting Fernandinho in here, and then putting Visa in at right back here. I just think that's a much better squad, isn't it? 7 chem on Hummels, 7 chem on Alaba, 7 chem on Kane. Everybody else is fine. Yeah, I think that's the team we're going to start with. And then we've got some great subs, you know. Bale, Neymar, Ronaldo as attacking subs. Juan Fran if I am struggling defensively. And my defence isn't the best. We might struggle a little bit here. Bundesliga can get Alaba up to 8 chem and Hummels up to 8 chem. In fact, that's probably great because Harry Kane on 7 chem is going to be great anyway. That's our squad, guys. I quite like this team. It's a really nice 189 hybrids. It's only it's a 3-league hybrid technically because of the icon. We could even make it a 3-league hybrid by putting, you know, Bale and Isco into the team. Bale, Isco, and Juan Fran. And then putting... Oh, man, I still don't know. Maybe I do use Harry Kane as a sub. Harry Kane's such a sick player, though. But look at that. That gets Bale on 10 chem. And then Juan Fran gets Isco on 10 chem. And then it's only Hummels on 5. Literally only Hummels on 5. And I could take him and put Alaba in. And now, yeah, this is where I'm at. This is my team. This is my team. I would love to start Harry Kane. But I think it's for the greater good of the squad overall to use this. And this is now a 4-league hybrid. 100 chem hybrid as well. And I think this is a better squad. So this, guys, is the team we're going to go with. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-1-2-1-2 team. 93 chemistry, 88 rated. Some fantastic players there. Aguero, Aubameyang, Sanchez, Eriksen in form. Team of the year, Marcelo in at centre-back with Felipe Luis at left-back. He's got Walker and Bernardo Silva. Fernandinho's upgraded card, Lloris, and then Kouyaté for birthday. So all in all, a nice team. And I'll be real, dudes, I was triggered when I was playing. You know, I don't really suffer too much in draft with getting angry at this game because it's just draft, right? But for some reason today, the game was just really getting under my skin. And as I said at the start, you know, I spent 2 drafts like making videos, and because the drafts were bad and the games were bad and then the rewards were also bad, I was like, I just don't even want to show you guys this. You know, the content just wasn't very good. So I was like, hey, let me just draft until I get just either a really nice team or just have some really nice gameplay, even if that means losing in the semis or losing in the finals. I just wanted to show you guys something a bit better. But because I was playing whilst triggered at this gameplay, I was just rushing my play again, you know, and it's one of my biggest downfalls this year in FIFA. Like when I play like slow, composed FIFA, I feel untouchable at times, and I know I'm not untouchable, right? I know I'm not the greatest player, and if I came up against someone who's also just very good, I would have been absolutely smashed. But when I just play that slow play, I just feel like, hey, anyone in my path right now, I'll be able to give them a hell of a game and should come out feeling like I did, you know, a good thing, or at least did my best, and even if I lost, I tried my hardest. But I could feel in this gameplay I was just so eager and so anxious to try and get up and get a goal that I was playing just really poor football. And what that happens is when I do that, as we come up against the second opponent, low chemistry but an insane team. By the way, if he just swaps Laporte and Hummels, loads more chemistry. Like, I think he literally goes up to like 88, 90 chemistry. I don't understand why he didn't. But yeah, like what happens when I rush my play so much is that I give up possession far too easy. And when I give up possession far too easy, I end up just getting countered over and over and over. And so what happened was, is in game 1 I went 4-1 up and the guy rage quit. In game 2, what you'll see is me just concede goal after goal after goal, just because I kept giving up possession. And it took me, I kept clicking in and out of the games. You know, like I'd start playing some good FIFA again, I'd get some goals, I'd do some good stuff, and this is a pretty nice goal here. The ball down the side, and not the chance here, but the goal from Bale, beautiful little touch, and a great shot from Bale in the back of the net. And every time I get back into the game or into the lead, I'd start playing some comfortable football again. And I'd be like, okay, here we go again. But all the meanwhile, as we score another great goal here, every time something just went against me, like a rebound goal or a tackle that was given as a foul that I felt like it was a good tackle, I'd just lose my composure again. And I was teetering on the edge of horrific play and incredible play. And fortunately enough, specifically in that goal right there was sick, fortunately enough, I ended up just really like coming into so many zones of good play that I scored enough goals to take me through at least this game anyway. And this is a beautiful goal here from Harry Kane. And look how well worked that goal was. He gave up silly possession from the goal kick, but 3 or 4 passes through the midfield, and then I just walked around his centre-back with Harry Kane. And again here with Kane, just walking pace, gets into Ronaldo, walking still. No sprinting needed. I didn't use the sprint button once there. I didn't need skill moves. Just a couple of passes and walking around. And then we get ourselves a goal. So we go 6-3 in that second game. So we move on into the semi-finals, guys, and another insane team. Team of the year, Marcelo, Modric and Ramos. Davinson Sanchez, Marcelo and KDB in there. Ronaldo's birthday card, 94 Hazard and 89 Andres Iniesta. And then Firmino up top. And just generally, it's a really, really nice team. And I thought, okay, good, this is going to be a tough game, this could be trouble. But we get the goalkeeper punt down the field again, it falls to Aguero, whips that in with the left L1, R1 triangle cross, and Ronaldo is there to head it home. 30 minutes on the clock, a bit lucky to get the ball back into Harry Kane here, and then lucky again to get the ball here. Just really poor play from my opponent. Rui Costa gets the ball, top of the box, and the finesse shot of dreams to tuck that one into the top right-hand corner. And again, you can see here, where I'm there with Rui Costa, where I'm here with Neymar, no sprinting at all, just passing, moving, walking past the defenders, and Ronaldo rolls that one past the goalkeeper to make it 3-0. And then we soon made it 4-0 again. Aguero here, just walking pace, plays it into Kane. Beautiful passing between the two of them. Eventually Aguero gets his shot away and scores. The defender did get a tackle, so if that was me personally, I would have been quite frustrated to concede there because he must have felt like he did the right thing by defending it. But it just fell straight back to me. So, every time the luck goes against me, there is also times where the luck comes for me. So we end up winning that game 5-1, leading us into the final. Man, I was glad to get into the final. And this guy has a really just strange team. Ronaldo is great, Casemiro is good, and De Bruyne is great. Bellerin is usable, Willian is usable, Varane is usable, but this team in general, look at that, it's got 7 base cards. And sadly, I actually gave up a penalty very early on, 6 minutes in. And after he scored with Ronaldo, he paused it. And so I had a look at his bench, and he had Dybala and Messi. Was it Messi? He had basically Dybala and Neymar is who he had. And I thought, I must be bringing on Dybala and Neymar for Willian and Morata. But no, he actually kept on Willian and Morata. And he brought Dybala on in the midfield, which was quite interesting. But we got it back 1-1 with Cristiano Ronaldo. Then Silva here again. Look at me just walking up the field, man. It's so much easier when you walk up the field with this game. Rui Costa with some good work there. Gets into Aguero. Aguero with a shot. It finds its way to David Alaba. A bit of a lucky bounce into Alaba's path there, but he takes the ball nicely to make it 2-1 to me. I then sadly go 2-2 with this guy. I defended that free kick quite well, but eventually the ball comes to him. I get the defensive clearance away. It falls to Isco on the top of the box, and he just smashes it home with Isco to make it 2-2. And then we went 3-2 down. Obviously getting frustrated at this gameplay, getting frustrated at this game in general. Tackle the ball really well with Laporte and smash it clear. He wins the header, and after winning that header, it's almost like I've been counter-attacked against. Punted the ball clear really nicely. He gets a heel-to-heel flick with Willian, another heel-to-heel flick with Willian. He took it really wide. Manages to get an easy pass into Isco, and I wasn't aggressive enough in the box. I was kind of waiting for him to just take a shot. Or try a cross and hit me, but he kept the ball patiently on the floor. Some couple of good passes in the box, and eventually he got 3-2 up. It was a really nicely worked goal. My own fault ultimately for just basically not being aggressive enough in the box. Not putting in a challenge and just hoping that he made the mistake with the possession, but he didn't. So we got it back to 3-3 with a nice goal from Neymar just before half-time, and then straight after half-time we put Neymar through here. He gets the ball, tries the cross, eventually it gets headed out to Gareth Bale, who just takes a touch, shoots that, and scores to make it 4-3. And after going 4-3 up against this guy, he just absolutely collapsed. Again, some walking here from Sergio Aguero into Neymar, Neymar into Ronaldo, back to Neymar, back to Ronaldo, and then that shot from the top of the box. This guy has a really weak goalkeeper. He's got an 83 in-form goalkeeper, not the best stats. I think it's Neto in goal. It's not the worst goalkeeper, but he's got some quite bad stats in there as well. And then eventually we got it to 6-3. 5-3 and then 6-3. What a great goal that was from Ronaldo to pretty much secure the game. And then with 5 or so minutes left on the clock, we get a good counter-attack here. Neymar with a hocus-pocus, threads it through to Rui Costa. Rui Costa back into Neymar. Neymar back into Ronaldo. Ronaldo takes a touch and then a lovely finesse shot around the goalkeeper to make it 7-3. So we get ourselves a draft win, guys. I was very happy with that. Played some really good FIFA after struggling to get through some of the early games. But a win is a win. That's the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. Alright guys, so we do end up winning this draft. What a relief for me personally, man. After losing in the semi-final and then the second round in the previous 2 drafts that I didn't show, I was playing triggered. I was playing quite angry. And so to come away with the win out of that draft was actually quite nice. I could have quite comfortably lost that final. I went 3-2 down and the guy was pretty alright defensively until I got it back to 3-3, then he fell apart. This is kind of what the draft actually looked like during the games. I know I can see the memes coming, right? Yeah, use Bale at centre-back, at CDM, literally just because he's nice and tall. You know, I had David Alaba there, but because Leighton Baines was just getting exposed so much, I needed to bring... I basically needed a better fullback, and I didn't have anyone on the bench other than Visa that I could put out there. So what I decided to do instead was swap David Alaba down into the left back, pulled out Gareth Bale into CDM role, where, you know, his height and power and pace will just make up for any lack of defensive capabilities that he has. And then I put Harry Kane in the midfield for a very much similar reason, you know, good weak foot, good work rates, good height, good passing, like just a really strong card all round. So, you know, I decided that was the right thing to do. And in every game after I switched to this kind of setup, I just performed fantastically. So we end up winning the draft. I conceded a lot of goals on the way through, you know, 4-1, 6-3, 5-1, and then 7-3. But we scored a lot of goals as well. It's like 22 goals scored, but sadly 8 goals conceded. So our 2 goal per game conceded ratio carries on. As our rewards, not the best rewards, 2 premium gold players packs and 2 gold packs, but we'll make some profit back off of this. Once again, as per usual, about 3,000 coins from match earnings. So we're looking for about 12,000 coins out of these packs. We get a rare gold player out of our first 5k pack, which is always a bonus. Not when it's him though. So we'll take about 3k, no, about 2k. Because there was 3 players. Yeah, we're about 3k out of that pack. So that leaves us needing about 9,000 coins. Gold pack number 2, no, maybe say 2k. Let's say 2k out of that. Gold pack number 2, no gold player here, so we're going to need about 10,000 coins from these last few packs, which is going to be pretty much assured. Now Spurs players, I believe, are they expensive right now? No, they're not. So we'll get 3k out of this because of consumables and players and such. So we're going to be looking for about 7,000 coins from the last 2 packs, just to make our money back off of winning this draft. I highly expect that we'll make it. Even if we discarded both packs, we'll probably make it. So we're going to make profit here today. It's just whether or not we get a big player. We get a board, which is obviously very nice. Polish, right back. It's Piszczek. That's too bad. If it was Lewandowski, of course, would have been much, much better. But I'll take an 83 rated card. What's his value right now? 2k. I'll hold on to him for now, actually. And then an MLS player there, a couple of Calcio A players. That's not bad at all. I'll send these guys up to the trade pile. We'll list those off. And then last but not least, guys, can we get back-to-back boards from 25k packs? Let's see what EA have in store for us. No, we can't. So sadly, Piszczek comes out as the best player from winning our draft. Now, the good news is that we did make probably 5 to 10k here today. Stones 3,000. I'm going to get rid of him because of marquee matchups. Yeah, like we made some good cash here today. You know, maybe like with that John Stones as well. Maybe 10,000 coins, maybe 15,000 coins, something like that. But frustrating set of drafts for me. I'm glad to have came away with a win in this one, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.